Now we're golden.
Now we're fucking good. Oh, wait, let me move this.
Get that blue bomb, baby.
Delightful Hypnotiq martini, Hypnotiq breeze. I saw both.
So we're
Hi.
fancying up this night with some martinis.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna drink with my finger up, my pinky up, I believe.
We had to quickly improvise.
We did.
And tonight's all about using up some ingredients. Because we did not. Well, we did go out and purchase some new ingredients
for tonight, yeah.
For tonight, but that didn't go as planned yet. So we used up some of the stuff.
Had to reschedule.
Why does it sound so loud?
Which is fine.
Oh, I'm hearing your air conditioning. That's what I'm hearing. I'm like, what is buzzing in my headphones?
Yeah.
I'm hearing air conditioning.
That's true. Had to cool off the studio.
Yeah, the studio was hot.
Especially when they're coming out of the hot tub.
Wasn't it, ladies?
They're still having a good time.
It's hot out there. Yeah, well, it's a
there.
good, nice night to be in. I don't think they got the temp up very high on the hot tub.
Not till I get out there. A little late on the.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a little slow right now.
That's all right.
Didn't hit that one. My apologies. He knows where the buttons are.
I do.
Hey!
Oh, damn it. I'm thirsty.
Jesus.
I'm thirsty.
Almost pulled a beard there.
I'm thirsty.
I get it. Okay, let's try them.
All right. Martinis. Pinky up.
I need drink control. Pussy control.
We got not new glasses, but I dug them out of my grandparents' drinking stuff that I had in the garage, and got bigger glasses now than those small ones. So I like the other ones better, but these are
not. Yeah, you're not messing around. There's a lot of martini there.
There's a lot of martini there. It's the bigger the ones. I think. I don't know.
A lot of very blue, very Malibu-y.
We drinking to your daughter tonight? Blue?
To Gracie Blue's last week, my kindergarten graduate.
There you go. Congrats.
Just this morning.
To Gracie Blue graduating. Woohoo.
Who doesn't get drunk at a kindergarten graduation?
We're going to that right after this.
She's got a big summer blowout tonight.
So we're gonna rock in with our martinis going.
You were gonna say
nope. You said it.
Kindergarten.
Nope, we're not gonna say that. Sorry.
Rock out with your socks off.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you guys. Well, what do you think? What do you think of this baby blue?
Keep going. I'm always the one who sings.
The color of your eyes, baby blue.
Are you making stuff up?
No.
God damn it.
That's a George Strait song.
That explains it.
I wish I knew that. I know all the words when it's playing, and
I didn't know it was cowboy boots week on the podcast. Sorry.
Baby blue. Great song. Beautiful song. Color of her eyes, baby blue.
Is the name of the song Baby Blue?
It's called Red Spartan. It's Baby Blue.
Okay. I'm just asking.
I'll play it for you after.
I don't want to hear it. I'm just asking because DMB has a song called Baby Blue.
Yeah.
Which
they stole from George Strait.
Which they did not steal from George Strait, but which we used to name Gracie Blue.
Sure.
That was part of the inspiration, Baby Blue. We used to play it to her with headphones when she was in the Tum Tum.
Not for George Strait's Baby Blue.
Nope. Didn't even know it existed. It existed.
Yeah.
Did not know.
Well, I'm a huge George Strait fan. Absolutely love him. That's the extent of my country.
The extent of my country.
But something about George. Me and him connect. We connected.
All right.
I love him.
You've met him?
Nope. Love to.
Oh,
I've seen him live.
I thought you said we connected.
Well, we do. When I listen to him, he's singing to me.
Everybody at every county fairground ever has seen him live.
I know, but he was connecting with me.
Winnebago County?
Where I see him? Oh, Hodag.
Hodag County?
The Hodag County. Pouring rain.
Hodag County Fair. Is that the only musician you went to see the whole time you were at Hodag?
No, I saw a bunch of them, but that was
No.
the main one. I was going just to the party. And
At the Hodag? They party?
a little bit.
Name like the Hodag, I would think you. I've never been.
It's actually a lot of fun. I had a blast.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
For, I think, 3 or 4 years in a row.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. You don't
Church
have to
Street
like the
was a big
music
one.
to enjoy those kind of festivals, man.
No, actually, one year, I didn't see a single act.
That sounds more like it.
Yeah, and not so much that they suck. It was more just I was having so much fun in the campground, and just
What were you doing that was so much fun?
meeting new people. A big thing was I just
Wait.
grab us like go ahead.
MEE or MEA? Meeting new people. With an A or an E? Meet?
They met my meet. No,
You were meeting new people?
you would walk. You'd
You know, if you have to explain the
a
joke,
bunch of
it's
us would
not
take.
funny.
You'd grab a cooler, walk-in cooler,
Thanks. You're just
with
supposed
wheels.
to laugh.
and you just walk around, and you'd walk by, and you'd be like, "Howdy, Hodagger," and you just keep walking until
Is that the official?
that was the official saying.
Howdy, Hodagger.
Howdy, Hodaggers. And they'd be sitting in their campsite, and there's somebody like, "Howdy, Hodaggers, come on in for a beer." And then we'd go in and we'd start talking. And next, you know, a couple hours later, we gotta go, and we'd
Howdy, Hodaggers.
just walk down, "Howdy, Hodaggers."
Howdy, Hodaggers.
I might have even been alone for a while, where people were going to see acts, and I'm like, I'm just gonna stay here with this bunch of strangers.
Did you ever meet Triple B at a Hodag?
I did not meet Triple B at a Hodag.
Nobody likes Triple B.
No, that's true. That's true. But yeah, I had a blast. So I literally didn't see a single act one year.
Yeah,
And I had a blast.
yeah.
Absolute blast.
I mean, not that it's even remotely close to not seeing an entire act all the entire festival, but one time I was at a baseball game with Josh. We never made it to the baseball game.
See?
we ended up we just stayed out in the parking lot, drank, and eventually, believe it or not, you can't stay in the parking lot for the whole game.
Oh,
Yeah, like we've been shuffled. It's been a couple times that I've been like, no, you got to go in. You got to go in because I'd rather just go tailgate, right? So we're sitting out
right.
there. But this time we're out there, and it was like 6th inning or something, and we had been in the parking lot the whole time, and they're like, no, you got to go in or you got to leave. You know, you can't. And I'm not gonna lie, we may have stole a few beers from the back of some guy's truck, just grabbed them out of the cooler. Sorry, if you're listening, I owe you a couple beers.
So when you run into him, you'll pay him back.
Yeah. Whenever I run
just
into
borrow.
that guy.
You didn't steal, you borrowed.
Yeah. So anyway, they kept trying to shuffle us in, and we wouldn't
Yeah.
go. We would, sneak somewhere else for a while. And then when we finally they're no, you got to go in. You got to go. So they're walking us up, and we see like two, like a father and a son, and they were at the ticket booth. I'm like, hey, you want to go in for the rest of the game? We're not going to use these, so just take them and go in. They just happened to be there. They were buying tickets for the next day's game.
Oh, gotcha.
So we give them these tickets, and then we go over to there was a bar right near the stadium called Long Duck Long, and we went over there we're like, well, we'll just go sit at the bar and watch the rest of the game. And I don't remember the exact score or how, but I know that this was when Prince was still playing for him. Prince Fielder was still playing for him, and I know he hit a walk-off home.
Did he have
run.
a purple bat? Prince?
Not that Prince Fielder, not just Prince.
Well, I guess you're saying, I thought you meant like Prince was on the field. So
No. His name was Prince. His dad was Cecil. Cecil had a very unique batting stance.
Yeah.
For the Detroit Tigers. What I remember. Never mind. That's way wrong.
Which part?
The batting stance. That was Cecil Cooper for the Brewers that had the really awkward batting stance.
Yes, okay, because I remember Cecil Cooper.
Yeah. I was just confusing my Cecils.
It happens.
Anyway, so we go over to this bar. And
Obviously you're confusing your princes too.
No, that I'm not. No. Prince never played baseball.
Come on.
I don't think. He could do everything, but he couldn't play
I
baseball.
thought he could do everything.
Anyway.
He wants to finish the story.
I never get to finish my stories.
You cut me off, so go ahead.
When did I cut you off?
Hodag stories.
I did? You were still telling them?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, we go back to
No,
those.
go ahead.
All right, I'll finish mine.
Here at the bar.
We're at the bar.
Something about a score.
Yeah, Prince hits like a walk off and the whole.
Yeah, fun.
And I met a lady that night that I started dating.
Oh,
So yeah,
at the bar.
I met her at the bar. Yeah.
No, was she? Same thing. She didn't go to the game and said, "I'm not going to go in." And
This was 12 years ago, brother. I don't know.
Oh.
She was there for the game. I don't know if she.
So at the bar was Prince in the bar?
Yeah, Prince.
Singing?
He was on the jukebox.
Like standing on the jukebox? Singing with the purple bat?
He was dead already. just his music was.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't think he was dead already.
I don't think.
When did Prince die?
I don't remember.
Is Prince dead? No, I know he is. I went to his
Prince Fielder's dead?
No, he's still alive, believe it or not.
You're confusing me.
Yeah. No, Prince is alive or dead.
6 years? 5, 6 years?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's my guess.
I just know I've been to the place.
That's fun.
Have you
Do
been
you
there?
recommend it? I have never been. No.
I'm not a giant Prince fan, so I don't recommend it for somebody who could care less.
Casual fan?
Yes. Well, no, a casual fan I think would be great, but somebody who just has nothing with it, well, like if you hate Prince or what, it's not going to change your mind.
Oh, well, right. No.
But
you wouldn't get, yeah.
I'm not a big Prince fan, but I liked it. It was cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's up.
Yeah, for me, I don't need to like, just being in some of those rooms where we recorded some of the stuff. And,
Right.
So, yeah, it was cool. I would recommend it.
Years ago, we had gone to Minneapolis and we were going to go to Prince's Club.
Yeah, I've been there.
I guess, yeah, we
Sub Blue October there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so not that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Was it?
4 or 5 years ago.
No, yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
No, I'm talking before I was married. And but the line was too long and we're like, we could sit out here.
Yeah.
Or we could go.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. So I never made it in.
Yeah, it's cool.
There's my Prince story.
I got
I know, it's amazing.
One night we were in there, I got hit on by a gay guy.
Well, that's amazing. That
was nice.
It's a compliment. I'm okay with that.
I'm 100% okay with that. Yeah.
I'll take any compliment.
It's nice. That's why I mention it.
Yeah.
I always feel better when I get hit on by a gay guy than a straight woman, quite honestly, because gay guys have better taste.
There you go.
Straight women. I think we established last time they just go for the asshole. So
that's true.
Yeah.
So the original reason. Okay, so our whole weekend to go to Minneapolis was twofold. The main reason the same weekend.
Okay.
One night was
I
going
thought
to
you
be
were talking about our future Minneapolis trip where we're going to go see a fetish worker.
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
That will happen. So we planned it, and a guy from work, one of our suppliers said, "Hey, I know a mutual friend that lives in an apartment complex that can reserve one of the complexes for us."
Reserve the whole complex?
I'm sorry, one of the apartments.
Oh, okay.
Like the bottle one, but people could have guests in and stay there.
Oh shit. Okay.
So he gave it to the three of us. And we went up to go to the strip joint Solid Gold. I'm pretty sure that was the name of it back then.
That's a beautiful name.
The whole idea was we were going to go up because the upstairs had Jello wrestling. So you had to go up, and it was like,
you're my boy, Blue.
For whatever, right. Whatever. I don't know how many matches they had that night per night, but it was each one was then highest bidder got to get in the ring and wrestle the stripper.
Oh,
yeah. So I had.
How much did you bid?
I forget what I brought, but I'm like, this is my bidding allowance. I'm going to strip. I'm going to wrestle a stripper in Jello. So that's why we went.
Wait, if you win, do you get to take most of your clothes off?
Well, I was just going to get naked right away. I'm like, I don't want to get my clothes dirty.
You fully 100% birthday suit naked?
I don't know. Never happened. That was the bummer of it all.
That was your plan, though.
That was my plan. Because I'm like, well, obviously I'm going to be sticky, and I hope they let me shower. I don't know, but we had a plan. So we went there that night. Boom. Oh yeah, we don't do that anymore. Because one of the guys I went with had seen it years ago, and we kept talking about we should go, and then finally like, let's freaking stop talking and let's go. And they're like, if you go wrestle, we'll go. So I'm like, yeah, I'll wrestle. So we got there, and Yeah. So the next night was going to be Princess Night,
Oh yeah.
but the first night was a wrestle night.
WrestleMania.
Because we didn't know how it would go if I got all sticky and they're like, okay, see you later.
If you got fucked up, put in the hospital by some stripper.
Maybe she body slams me and I die. I don't know. It would have been worth it. So anyways, yeah, we get there and we're like, when's the upstairs opening? And they're like, well,
maybe next year.
Slowed down. I don't know what it was. I don't remember the reason. I just remember talking to the bouncer and they're just like, oh yeah, we stopped. We stopped doing that. I'm like, dude, we came all the way just so I could rest.
You still got one of them kid pools up there?
We'll
just go do it.
Can you help me out? Yeah. No. So it didn't happen.
You're gonna have to get better at your stories.
So I was gonna say that would have been a much better story.
Yeah.
Had I said yes, I stripped. I should have just lied and said I
thought we went over this.
I did. I'm not learning. I'm not catching on.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you got to do. If the first part of your story is like, God, this story is awesome up to this point, and then it just what?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm
done.
You gotta crown that thing off.
Oh, I'm done telling stories. I'm not. Sorry. I'm not.
Okay.
So we went back. Yeah, that's it. 3 weeks later. Yeah. And then they started up the wrestling again.
Oh, they were like, hey, we had a crowd here.
We had people coming from out of town, out of state.
Absolutely.
To do that.
Yeah.
So they called me up and said, it started up again. You want to be the first on the opening night, grand opening of the new Jello wrestling. And I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I went back and they were like, dude, you can do it for free because I did it back up, Spark did.
From what I heard, they renamed the third floor the Kevin Fitzgerald wing.
They did. They did.
That's what I thought I heard. Yeah.
Best part of the story?
Yeah.
They're like, okay, it's such a big grand opening that all the strippers are upstairs.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm thinking in my head, which one am I gonna pick or which one do I get to wrestle?
Did you play the pass game until you?
I did not. I wrestled them all.
Oh,
boom.
Shit.
We all jumped in the Jello and we all wrestled.
And that's why it's named the Kevin Fitzgerald wing.
It still is to this day.
What was the name?
I believe it was Solid Gold.
Solid Gold.
I believe. It was real fancy on the outside. If it's pillars and
you'd have to be named Solid Gold.
Right. I believe they were gold pillars.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm showing you what pillars look like. Because I do that would be like, I don't know. So is that story better?
It was until you ruined it with it. I'm gonna have to edit the whole thing out now. It's just awkward.
So then even got better. And milking?
That's how you started. Well, you were more of a...
I was together. I was together.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you've probably done this a lot.
Probably. Yeah. I do the ski poles a lot.
Skiing? Yeah. Nice.
So there you go. Boom.
I like the story better the second time.
I knew it.
Yeah.
See how that works?
That's the best way about it. Best way to do it. What? Best way about it.
Best way about it.
Best way to do it.
Yeah, I bet. So what do you think of the martini? You enjoying it?
We didn't rate it yet.
We did not.
You never went back to your Hypnotiq story either.
I did not.
I don't know where you were at. Somebody rudely interrupted you.
What do you think of the drink?
Strong.
Wait till the next one.
Oh yeah, the next one's gonna be more Malibu.
More Malibu. But what's the blue shit called? Monique. HP Monique.
I wanna review that footage later.
I don't remember.
What the fuck just came out of your mouth?
I don't remember stuff.
Yeah, Balamu or Mabaloo or
when you mix it, Malibu and blue shit, you get Malibu.
Malibu.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Next one's gonna be more.
It's gonna be more coconutty.
Yeah, Malibu. Which is, remember when we had that conversation where I talked about how big of a pussy you got to be if you're one of these people who's like, I can't drink Southern Comfort. I can't really drink Malibu.
A pussy.
I know. This dates back to God, this dates back to 16 or 17.
Fucking man up. Come on. It's been how many years? I'm sick of people saying I can't drink so-and-so
Yeah, but
because
this
I
one-
got sick on it one time.
But this one's legit.
oh,
This is more
when
le-
it's for Dean Van, it's legit. But
This-
anybody else out there, remember.
This is more legit than most people's. When you realize what I did in
Oh
the
boy.
so
Let's drink our Malibu and tell the Malibu.
yeah, we were at in Anago, and Mark had a buddy named
Because the other story was you were in Anago with Slow Gin, and that's what's prompted the I can drink it now, even though I got sick of it that day, sick on it that day. But
What-
Malibu, which is such a more manly drink.
What happened? Yeah, I know your story is with peppermint schnapps, so don't manly drink me.
I was chugging it from the bottle.
I was too, but it was Malibu.
There you go.
Yeah, we were me and Mark's buddy for some reason were handed a handle of Malibu, and we just left with it, and we pretty much finished that goddamn bottle. And next thing I know, I'm like passed out with my head on the toilet like this, and the other dude is sitting on the toilet taking a shit. I'm like, and I am too fucked up to care. Like I'm just.
You went back to bed.
Yeah, we were both.
You woke up and all day just to hear bloop, bloop.
Something. Yeah.
Well, but after a night of drinking, it was more of a.
Yeah, and I know we both woke up in that bathroom the next day, and there was puke places, and
Pants were off, blood was dripping from your.
yeah, I took care of his ass. Yeah,
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
and I killed him in the woods.
So it didn't start with a hooker. It started with.
That's where it started. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the
okay.
first. I mean,
All
if
right.
you make me watch you shit, good chance I'm gonna fuck you up the next day.
We need to go to the bathroom. We need to both puke. No, I'm just here to shit. You go ahead.
That's pretty much what
So
it
was it the actual Malibu, or is it you associate it with sitting next to somebody shitting?
Yes, I think it's that because I can drink Malibu. I mean, the taste of it is fine. There was a while after it that
Not pussy.
What?
I drank it the next day.
hair of the dog, just go to town.
Boom.
There was nothing left. Otherwise, I'd have had it for breakfast. Motherfucker.
Poured it over my cornflakes.
That's how I roll.
Yep, yep. So I can honestly say I've never woke up in the bathroom next to someone shitting. Now I don't know for a fact that I never slept through being in the bathroom with someone shitting.
Oh, I'm sure.
So
I'm
I've
sure.
never woke up with that happening.
Remember that one time?
In band camp?
No. Remember that one time that you moved in here and I shit in your toilet before you could?
Because I was working. I was bringing things up.
Yeah, that's fine. I had to shit. That will never stop being funny to me. I can't read without my glasses on.
Chris in my freaking apartment.
Hell yeah. My toilet.
So the only end of Hodag was amazing was George Strait. It was Sunday night and it was pouring. But George, being the professional that he is, he kept going.
Well, he wasn't getting poured on.
That's true. He was covered. But anyways, so it actually was one of the best shows, one of the funnest times we ever had at a live show, singing every George Strait
You
song.
were getting soaked, though.
We were getting drenched, miserably drenched.
Yeah.
But we didn't care. I didn't care. And we were just me and Darren, Postel, props. We were singing, arms around each other, singing every George song. Fucking Jerry Hansen. We were just swaying back, and we were the whole time.
Why is it that all New London guys are so gay?
Well, that's how we were raised.
Just
Just the way it is.
Just kidding, Mr. Postel.
Play this for him. He's going to be there tomorrow.
not Jerry.
He's going to be there tomorrow.
Is he?
And I'm going to tell him. Fuck.
God damn it.
Damn it.
All right. Well, this is the last podcast for me. It's been fun.
But yeah, that always gets brought up as just one of our greatest nights, was because it was amazing, because it was great music, great drunk, great friends, just singing along, top of our lungs, every George song.
We got soaked at a concert once.
We?
Yeah.
You mean Matchbox 20 and
And
Counting Crows?
Counting Crows, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But they stopped because
They're pussies.
They're pussies. And then made us leave and then come back.
And then we got a real short show.
And we got a short show. The only good thing about that short show was it was all hits. They didn't pull it. They didn't bring any, because I'm not a big enough Matchbox 20 fan where I know any of the B-side classics or anything like that. I'm just not. I really went to see the Counting Crow. I mean, Matchbox 20 is fun, but I enjoyed it. So that part was boom, 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 all the hits. Have
you seen Adam from the Counting Crows lately?
I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, I just saw him on Rogan.
Yeah. Oh, was he on there?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember. Yeah, he's going by, and I'm like, oh, who's this guy talking about the Counting Crows?
Yeah, I know, without his dreads, and
then all of a sudden he was singing, and I'm like, I like the new song.
Oh, I do too. Yeah, the new EP.
Yeah, but I'm like, I did not recognize him.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
even without the hair. I mean, I'm just looking at his face. I'm like, I didn't recognize him.
Again, I'm gonna, I like to state my opinions very.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you again, you're a fucking idiot if you don't like the Counting Crows.
Yeah, it's kind of a fact.
Yeah, I mean, they're just so good. Just so good.
They were the main reason I wanted to go, and it was a fun. I mean, it was a third act, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay,
but there might have been, but I don't remember.
But we're at a great double bill.
I
mean, Counting Crows and Matchbox 20.
Yeah, I'm sure there was somebody that opened because they were co-headliners or whatever.
Right.
So I'm sure there was somebody else.
Oh, maybe not. I thought maybe another kind of name.
It might have been.
No. Am I mixing it up? A dude from Matchbox 20 and his wife had a band that opened up.
You're right.
Wasn't that it?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yep, now that you say that.
Yep, that's what it was. So it wasn't, I didn't know who they were, but yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Minnesota. That was a fun trip.
Yeah, well, me, yeah.
Me, you, Roger.
That was my first
first
long
4-hour drive with Roger Seafeld.
Yeah. Yeah.
Call out, buddy. I have all kinds of names tonight.
I still, I mean, I don't know, still not sure I've recovered fully.
One of my best friends for 25, 30 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Although every time I go by a cemetery now, I try the joke, but I can never remember exactly what it was. So I always want to say it now.
And he said it every time we went past.
Every time, and I still can't remember exactly.
And he gave it up.
Yeah.
I think it's
something about how many dead or
how many people in the cemetery are dead or something like that.
Yeah, but that's too easy. That's
all of them.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense though, because of course all of them are. It's a question where you're supposed to.
It's how you say it.
Yeah, and so you're supposed to want to count how many people in there.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I probably started laughing before he even got halfway through saying it.
Yeah,
he was.
Maybe he could sit down with us sometime just to tell the joke.
There you go.
Like every time we're bombing.
So you'd tell it a lot.
Yeah. There's just joke after that, joke after that joke.
Yes, that was great. That was let's go and first 4-hour drive.
But yeah, we got fucking poured on that night.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. But it's still a good show. I mean, Crows are good when it was drizzling. I thought it was
they were the they were the headliner that night. And
Crows were first, and then Matchbox 20 after.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah. Oh yeah, it was, because Matchbox 20 kind of got a cut down set list.
Right.
That's right.
And then we got there, and it was a little hard to arrange a cab. So we got our limo. Remember that?
Fuck. No, we were staying right there.
At the casino.
We weren't?
No. We talked about it, but no. And then
oh shit. Wow.
Yeah, you were just like you saw something in the hotel room, and then next thing you're like, no, I just called the limo. It's like I don't remember whatever it was. It wasn't that, and then
this was my bright idea?
It was your bright idea. This was back when you were a little more flippant with your money.
That's true.
You don't remember getting a limo? I got pictures of it.
I don't remember any of that.
Yeah. Because we got there, we were talking about, okay, we got to call an Uber. and we were at Red Wing, near the Red Wing shoe place is there.
Oh,
That was like the factory, the big thing.
oh yeah.
And then it was, do you have a shuttle? I don't remember, and then calling a cab, Uber didn't come there or something. And they were so busy and they're just like, you know what? Fuck it, trying to work it out. I did. He goes, I called, limo's coming.
I said that?
Yeah.
That's how it rolled.
And then we're like, at first we're like, oh, okay, well, because we're splitting everything 4 ways, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I was paying 2 of them.
What?
Because I was paying 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I was the one who. So
I was like, and I don't remember if you.
So you're still upset with me about it, is what you're saying.
A little bit.
I
brought my girlfriend at the time. So I bought her ticket.
Do you want to tell them how we, you want to finish the story? Tell them how we got home then on the trip because we didn't feel like driving?
No, I don't remember
that. Okay, yeah, no. Well, I was.
It was the limo. I just remember the limo. It was like, cab could be this time, and we're like, fuck, we might be late. And then the limo was like, we'll come right away.
Oh, so no. But I'm talking the next day when we went to leave to go home.
Oh, no.
And I didn't feel like driving anymore. And I'm like, again, a little more flippant.
Yep.
With my money. So I just got the private jet. Bring us back from Minnesota to Appleton.
That's what it was. Yeah.
That's what they call that, an air limo.
Air limo.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you remember that video? I'll find it. I'll put it on our YouTube.
You'll post it.
Yeah.
You can see how we roll.
Yeah, you can see it. I got a video of it. Yeah, I don't know why I don't remember the limo, but I definitely remember the jet.
I think he came back and picked it. I mean, it was like the whole night.
The jet did?
The jet, yeah.
Yeah.
More of a helicopter because they had to land.
No, see, I can't go with that because that was on my bucket list. So now if I tell them that we took a helicopter that night, I'd be caught in the.
So it was a small plane that was able to land in the parking lot, or?
No, we took the limo
to the
hangar.
Airfield.
Yeah.
Got it.
Airfield, the hangar. Where jets fly.
Obviously I was
G4.
drunk. Obviously I was drunk.
G4. Obviously I was drunk for the limo. But
yeah. We drove to a bar.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If anybody asks me about that weekend, I tell them straight out we stayed at the casino. I had no idea when we didn't stay at the casino. And I think it's because when we went to Dave, we stayed at the casino in St. Louis.
Yes.
And I think but I do not remember. I remember going into that casino and just, and I'm thinking, of course we stayed.
Because we all got shuffled up because of lightning.
Right. Yeah.
We got shuffled back into the casino. And then we had to walk in mud to get to and fro.
So we didn't, okay.
And then you were so mad because we were getting T-shirts, and the best shirt was the Counting Crows, and that's what I was there to see. And I think we were talking about it, and then you had got your shirt. You came back, then I'm like, "Oh, that's what I'm getting." And you're like, "Damn it, I wanted this is what I wanted to get."
We always end up with the same shirts. It was a blue.
And then Roger's like, well, I'm getting one now too. So we all got the same Counting Crow shirt. And you're like, damn it, I got mine first so I could pick it up,
I threw it away the day we got home.
Probably.
Actually, I think I made it part of a blanket.
Looks better on me.
That's fine. I'm not here to.
It's one of my favorite shirts.
That's cool. Why do you never wear it then?
I wear this all the time with the logo. Yeah, I'll have to see. I'll show you some pictures sometime. What are you pointing at?
We should have we're gonna have to wait, what is this one? Refill time. Want me to do? You try it this time. Ready?
Refill time.
I like it. We're gonna cut those. Ready? One more time. Together.
Refill time.
All right, let's go make refills.
Every time we get better.
We gotta make sure we still got this.
Refill time. Fuck me up. You caught me off guard.
Oh.
And then I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Refill time.
I didn't say refill. I'm pretty sure I didn't say refill time. I said blah, blah time. I don't know. I was trying to find the limo pictures.
Oh, yeah. I didn't, because why? How long ago was that? That had to be 5 years ago, huh? I got a limo.
Yeah.
No wonder I'm so fucking broke.
Right. Now, to be fair, once to finish the story, when it was
Was it a nice limo?
once it was like how much, it wasn't that much different than the cab, because I think everybody saw limo and said, oh, I can't afford that. And then once you're like called and you're like, fuck, for that much. Yeah.
We had to look like fucking ballers though, huh?
Hell yeah. We rolled up.
Like, because I can remember that courtyard or the front entrance to that hotel and everybody was standing around there when it was.
Yep.
Right. So did our limo just pull up there and picked us up right there?
No, we had to walk up. If I remember, we had to walk to get to it because they had the Uber or the
So
maybe we didn't even get it back.
So I got a limo for us and we didn't even get to look like ballers.
Not on the way home.
Wait, we got a limo on the way there and on the way back?
I think it was just there. No, it was after, because hold on.
Oh, so this wasn't
And
just
some people got in with us. We talked to some people and they rode with us. We allowed them to ride with us.
This wasn't just that we couldn't get a ride after the concert, so I said, "Fuck it, got a limo."
No. This was before we went. This was in the hotel room before we left. Here it is.
Oh,
See, are wearing our ponchos?
okay, that's not a limo.
No. Hold on. Fuck on.
I was like, I didn't realize you guys took a picture of yourself banging in the. Well, that's me in a limo, so yeah.
So there's Roger in the limo.
Oh,
But that was there. Aww.
is that me?
That's pretty gay.
That was.
And then they came with us because they were one of the show too. So we're like, yeah, come on in.
What? These three can't. How do I not have one of their phone numbers or something?
Because you were like, I got the limo. And they're like, oh, can we ride with you? Okay, see ya. I don't know.
Did they really?
No, I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember we said, yeah, come along. I don't know if they gave us money or drink. I don't remember. I would have, if they did, I would have got a picture. We might not. It might have just been there. And because I don't have any. This is the show.
Balls.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, so this was after the show. We did have it. It was full. It was a round trip. So, but from what I remember, we had to walk up to get to it. To the. They wouldn't let them in after.
That's how I fucking roll.
And those people weren't with us after. There it is. Look at that. Outside the limo. They dropped us off at a bar, and we said we'll figure out a way to get home. To the back to the hotel. So they dropped us at a bar.
Wow, how fucked up am I that I don't remember?
You don't remember any of that.
Not a goddamn thing.
And there's your shirt. One and only time you won the County Crow shirt. After that, you threw it away. And then
I didn't throw it away.
I thought you just said you.
No, I have it in a blanket.
And then
so
there's a good one. That's the Flash.
So I gotta ask, because this kind of goes with this. You ever think I need to cut back on drinking?
No, I get limo rides when you do it.
Because or drugs? Because you would think I'd remember that. Like now I'm afraid.
So do you remember this when Rogers the hotel room? The hotel room has a canoe like ready to go out, like a big wall behind the thing. So Roger sat on the bed like he was in it. Yeah, I can see it.
That's pretty good.
And you can't see it.
They can't.
He pretended to paddle in the picture canoe.
He was up He was up the stream without a paddle. Or no,
and
he had a
paddle. No, he didn't. He was pretending, but it was.
Okay, so no.
Look how fancy I got afterwards. I put a cherry with my olive poker. Again, thank you, Grandma.
Is that what you called the first time?
Mm-hmm.
Or cherry with your olive poker?
I'll call it whatever it is. So after now seeing pictures, you still don't remember taking a limo?
No. It harkens back. I asked, do I need to?
Funny.
See, I asked because now I'm starting to wonder.
Yep.
Maybe, just maybe, I've had this amazing, awesome life.
Yep.
And I can only remember like a third of it. And then I'm starting to think, do I maybe need to cut back on my drinking if I can only remember that much of the good stuff?
I say no, because the more you spend, the more I benefit.
I'm done spending.
like a limo.
I put away my spending ways. I'm cheap now.
That's fine.
I won't even rent a car to go to fucking. Yeah, we'll just drive mine. Who cares?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
at work today, I was at a meeting with my other supervisors and my boss, and we have this.
You never answered my question.
I didn't.
No. Do you think I need to cut back?
I said no because I.
Oh, I think you. Oh yeah. Okay.
So I kind of did.
I guess I thought that was a joke.
Oh.
Okay. That's your honest to God answer.
No. Well, no, I don't want you. I don't want you to quit drinking because I don't want to quit drinking. Well, you could quit drinking. I guess you can. You just got to put up with my drunk ass. He said it is much fun.
It's more.
It's more.
It's definitely more.
So how would that work? If we go out, you just drink water and eat edibles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
You can try it. I don't know.
Yeah. I would. That's the thing. I don't think I would. I'd end up drinking.
Right. I like socially drinking. I like being in a bar. I like talking to people. I like having a cocktail in my hand. I like that.
You could have stopped before tail, but yeah, no, I'm the same way, but
right.
But I do. I mean, I'm not trying to let's don't dumb this thing up, but I do seriously wonder. I'm like, how much of my life don't I remember? Like, how many of those cool things like that
one freaks me a little bit because we weren't drunk when we got there. We just drove 4 hours.
I might have fucking dementia coming on or something.
5 years ago, you had dementia. Yeah, man, I could have looked. It would have said what year it was.
Well, I might have. Maybe if we had done this podcast 2 years ago, I'd have been like, yeah, I remember that night. It was fucking awesome.
That's true.
It might just be going away now.
It could be.
Seeing pictures sparks a little bit.
Did it bit?
It did a little bit, yeah. Did a bit.
Okay, good.
So
I was, yes, it was our own trip. So he obviously got us. But we had to walk up a hill to get there.
I'm starting to remember. I remember the dumpy hotel we stayed at too.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
We saved some money by not staying at the casino. We probably spent on the limo. No, I don't remember. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, sorry, you were in the middle of a story.
Was I?
Yeah. We never rated these.
I would have never thought of it because I didn't care.
2.5.
2.5.
No, 2.
Right down. Oh, below average.
Yeah.
Below
average.
Well, I thought actually at one time we were going to drink the H2O blue Caraco, sip it by itself to see what it tasted like by itself. We never did that.
The blue Caraco?
No, the other stuff.
The Hypnotiq?
Yeah, that one.
Hypnotiq?
We were gonna. I thought we were gonna do that to see what it tastes like by itself.
Yeah, it's gone.
It doesn't matter anymore. It's gone. So, do you like this one better than the first one, or not? Because this is more Malibu than the first one. Does it bring you back to somebody shitting next to you?
You see how good of an actor I am there? That's pretty much exactly how it. Let me do it again.
For all you listening, he's an amazing actor.
I guess I forget that the video is only for our richer fans.
Part people.
Or what? The audio is only is for poor people. They got to get it.
Part people.
Part people?
Part of the people.
Can you hear
look at the YouTube. If I was going to tell a story,
you didn't rate the drink.
I will give it a 3.1.
God, I love your point.
Yeah. I like it. I do like it. Beard's coming back. The beard's coming back in a big way. Bigger and better than ever.
Listen, you know what that is right there? It's the sound of manliness.
What this sound is right here? Cleaning out my dimple.
I thought you were putting oil on the Tin Man or something.
Whatever. I don't know. What was
That's,
what the fuck was that?
that's the Tin Man in Wizard of Oz when they put that, and he's like,
gotcha. Yeah, okay.
because he's trying to say oil.
He's trying to talk.
He's trying to say oil. But yeah. Greatest movie of all time.
It is. Is it? Is it? Is it?
No, not about. I mean, but it's one of
For
my,
you.
It's one of my favorites.
Well, you know what? It's one of Andy Ville's favorite movies of all time.
That's because Andy's super, super gay, just
like you.
just like Corey Bateman.
So I'm thinking the three of you should get together and watch The Wizard of Oz.
Andy likes the Wizard. I can't believe, even if Andy likes the Wizard of Oz, come on, he did not admit to it.
He did, and I'm trying to think how I found it out. There was something. It might have been like a DVD release of a 50th anniversary, something where he's like, yeah, I went and bought it, or he took his mom to see it when they brought it back in the theaters for like a short, brief time. It was something where I was, and I just remember saying, oh, you know, and he's like, yeah, that's one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
I know. Oh,
so sweet.
I was talking to Andy this afternoon.
Changes my opinion about him none at all.
Oh, Andy.
What? I didn't say what my opinion was.
Hope we see you tomorrow, Andy.
Oh, he'll be there too? God.
No, he got scared.
You keep telling me all these people are going to come.
He got scared. He gets scared of some things and he doesn't show up.
I get that.
Yeah. I get it.
But because now, I mean, all the people you told me that are coming, I'm starting to get a little scared and thinking I'm not going to show up.
Oh, okay.
So I don't.
Andy gets scared and doesn't show up. Things.
Yeah. Mark and Joel are scary. I told you that centipede story the last time.
That's true.
So
at least Mark's in the middle.
No, Mark's just a receiver. I'm in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Joel taking up the rear.
The case of wall.
Yeah, other than Corey. We went over this exact same thing.
Exactly thing.
Yeah, other than
It
Corey.
never gets old.
In his I ain't got a dick truck. I got a little dick.
Little dick syndrome.
Little dick syndrome, yeah. Big by that big beat truck.
I said that years ago at work in front of a bunch of people when somebody came from another plant and then they pull up in the truck and they get, you know, and he was just kind of a short guy. And we're sitting around and there was it was one of those moments I wish I didn't say because of the people around me.
Ooh.
And then I was like, they said somebody mentioned it. I'm like, oh yeah, he's got little dick syndrome. And they're like,
he's got one.
and then I kind of like looked up and like, oh, I'm like, because he's got a big truck.
Wrong company.
And then I went, okay, I'll be back. Because it was like higher ups.
And that's the day I lost my job.
Well, yeah.
And started a podcast.
So it wasn't that long ago. Which happens.
This is my little dick syndrome.
The big head.
Look at that thing. Mammoth.
I wish I'd remember the story I was going to tell before. I don't remember it. I don't even remember what subject it was at. I don't even know what we're talking about.
I don't know.
Oh, well, it won't come back to me.
Maybe someday in another podcast.
It might, but boy, I just don't remember even.
It would be fantastic with like 4 podcasts from now. You're like, that's the fucking story I was going to tell.
I'd just tell it.
Yeah, right.
And then we go. And then away we go.
And away we go. What's that from?
That would be The Dark Knight. And away we go. Because it's the Joker.
Yeah.
Pleasure. Everything's going to blow up and it didn't.
Yeah, I remember.
That's not what you were talking about.
I was thinking of something old and I was just
Wizard of Oz.
No, I just assumed you would know the answer, but I thought it was something old.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. So you remember from a movie, but you really couldn't remember which movie.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that's Batman.
That's a lot of shit.
The Dark Knight.
I mean, we were just talking about my dementia. My dad thinks
It's
he's getting
becoming
it, so
more and more
I think
obvious.
maybe I'm getting it. Maybe I should go get that MRI for my brain. Make sure I'm not getting early onset
Dementia.
dementia.
Yeah, like tell. They see spots or something.
Something. I don't know.
Well, we got to think. Yeah. I think there's wait. I don't know. They say you can't, once it's on, you can't fix it, but you can prolong it if things you can do.
Yeah, there's medication to
Are
slow
you
it down.
tempted to eat? What happened to your cherry?
Oh, it just slid down. I'm dunking it.
We're going to. Here's what I'm curious about tomorrow.
Do you want to know what this would be? It'd be my first cherry ever.
Yeah. My daughter Callie has never had a many. Oh, nailed it! I'll let you finish. Sorry. She has never eaten a maraschino cherry ever. Is that funny to you?
Yeah, never had a what?
Cherry.
We don't know the first part.
Maraschino.
Oh, you got it that time. Wow.
I didn't nail it the first time.
No.
I think I did. We'll have to re-listen. I did.
I really thought that was one that you weren't going to be able to get ever.
You would think.
I think it was the mashabaju.
That how I put it. That could have been.
Mashabaju.
Yeah, she won't eat them.
Why?
She, as a kid, she something about them. She'll say it now. She's like, when I was a kid, everybody loved them as kids, so I didn't like them, and I'm too scared to try them. Something like that. So last night,
Yep.
when me and her went to have a couple cocktails at the wine bar in Nina.
Z or the?
It's a new name now.
Oh, the one
Uncork changed names.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't remember the new names. Sabre?
Sabra? That's hummus.
No, it's French.
No, Sabra is hummus.
Then it's not.
Yeah.
I don't mean to fuck the name up, so I apologize. But I really enjoyed it. So,
you think they'll sponsor us? Did you ask?
I didn't ask yet, but we'll talk about it. We can do it there. Yes. Because they have a pickled plate.
A pickle plate.
And it's so the owner Matt has his own pickle concoction.
You're on a first name basis with the owner?
Well, through Callie actually, because Callie has gone there with her Grandpa Pete, who Grandpa Pete will go there, and Lisa, my ex-wife, has a connection. Knows them. She knew one of the bar manager.
Which one?
Kamel?
Which one of those people knows Kevin Bacon? Because you're to 7 degrees, so
Matt
knows Kevin Bacon.
Matt is from Chicago. He was down in Chicago and he learned all this.
He definitely knows Kevin Bacon then.
He kind of, I don't know if he went to a cocktail school or
mixology,
something, and he brought it all back. So that's why all his drinks, most of his drinks are with gin, and they're really tasty. So I really recommend it. So Callie's like addicted.
Don't kiss ass.
Oh, I like the place. I've always liked the place.
It was better. It was better when it was uncorked.
Pickle plate, a plate.
It was better when it was uncorked.
Have you been in there?
No.
Okay.
No, haven't.
I disagree. I don't know. I like them both. The atmosphere really did change. Can I finish my pickle plate story, please? Because it's truly delicious.
Yeah, please. Nothing I like better than a plate full of pickles.
It's not just pickle. It's pickle. He has his own pickle concoction, and he'll pickle all kinds of vegetables. And then when you get the plate, it can be different each week or whatever he has. Some are spicy, some are not. And there was Brussels sprouts, there was asparagus, carrots, there was cucumbers, chunks of garlic, jalapenos, and it was what was the last one? That was really, really tasty. It's a weird. I've heard of it at like a Chinese restaurant, but I can't think of it. Anyways, so we got this pickle plate.
Pickle plate.
Freaking delicious.
Peter Piper, pickle peppers.
Boom. So I recommend that. So as we're talking, Callie's like, well, I'll never eat a pickled egg because they're disgusting.
She's smart.
And I'm like, fair enough. Well, they also have deviled eggs. And so I said,
pickled deviled eggs?
Pickled egg. Hold on.
Okay.
And so I
scolded.
So I'm like, well, we can get those. And she's like, well, I've never had a deviled egg. I'm like, she doesn't like yolk.
Oh, okay.
She likes hard-boiled eggs. She throws the yolk away and eats the hard-boiled egg.
Okay.
So I'm like, but you know what it is? And she's like, not really. I'm like, so I explained it to her. And she's like, yes, she agreed to try a deviled egg last night for the first time. So we got them. And then they came out, and on the plate, the eggs, the white part of the egg, and it had mustard on it. So it was really good. The white was like red. And she's like, oh, that's cool. They're red. And I'm going, that's because they're pickle. I'm gonna let her just try it. What I mean, Dad. So she's like, I agreed to do a deviled egg, but I'll never have a pickled egg. So this was a pickled deviled egg.
How dare you?
Yep. So I waited till she ate 2 of them, and she said she liked them. And then I went, "Hey, Kelly, you remember that they're purple?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's because," and she goes, "They're pickled." I'm like, "Yep." She's like, "I wouldn't have ate them if you told me." So she really enjoyed them. They're delicious deviled eggs.
Okay.
So there you go. There's my pickled deviled egg story.
Still say, how dare you?
The only time my daughter.
The only time I've ever had a pickled egg is with you at the silver dollar.
Yep, going up
Tanago that one year.
Yeah, you're right.
We were at that bar at noon and had our pickled egg at noon, and I was still burping it up at midnight. Disgusting.
I love pickled eggs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I do like pickled eggs. They're delicious.
Would pickled eggs be on your like your last meal? Like if you're,
No, I don't love that.
If you murder somebody and get put on death row and you get your last meal, would it be there? Because you could just be like, I mean, apparently the rumor is you can have whatever you want.
Yep, I've heard that.
So you could be like, I want one steak, one blah blah, but one pickled egg. You know, you wouldn't have to be like, that's my meal. You can. Would it be part of your meal?
Why not? I wouldn't have thought of it if I was there now, but it's a good idea. I do like pickled eggs.
What is it? What's your meal?
I've had pickled eggs probably for 10 years in my fridge right now.
The same fucking pickled eggs?
Yep. As I said to my daughter last night, I'm like, I need to research and make sure that those are still good.
There's no way. There's no way that can be good.
I don't know. I got to research it before I eat them. But if they're okay, they'll be amazing.
If you do the research and find out that it's safe to eat them, I will eat one on an episode.
Will you?
Yes.
I will research that shit tonight.
Yes, I will do it. I will eat that motherfucker.
Yes.
Right here.
If it's safe.
If it's safe.
If it's not, I don't want to eat it either.
I don't want to get sick.
Right. So we used to hang out. We used to go bars outside of New London. There was one called the Lamplighter. Nope. No, the fire. Nope. Nope. Lamplighters were I waitered. That was a restaurant. The Lighthouse.
I don't know. You've told us a lot of what it's not. Very little of what it is. And again, we went over these rules. No hemming and hawing.
It's Lighthouse outside of between New London and Hortonville. Outside of Hortonville.
Julian will correct you tomorrow.
Yes. Lighthouse. Anyways, so we'd hang out there, and me and my friend Carrie Craig were there.
Yeah.
And we both like pickled eggs, and they had good pickled eggs because they were homemade. So it was one of our Sunday runs, and we were there, and we looked behind the bar, and we're like, we'll take a pickled egg. Now, so we looked, we're like, well, they come in a big jar, and we're like, oh, there's not. It's almost empty. We'll take the rest of the pickled eggs so you can bring up a new jar because they make them.
Yeah.
And she's like, really? I'm like, yeah, well, we're going to be here for a while. Go ahead. We'll take them. So we go off, we like play a game of pool or something. We come back to the bar, and those plastic baskets that they serve fries in or your meal in, like a burger and fries?
Yeah.
It was full of pickled eggs.
You guys misjudged.
We misjudged the cloudiness of the pickledness. And we're like, what's that? And they're like, she goes, you said the rest of them. And we're like, okay.
How many were there?
I didn't count, but like I said, that basket was over. It was like rounded up. It was rounded.
At least a dozen.
Oh, more than a dozen.
Okay.
There was 20 something.
Okay.
There had to have been.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you this, you can't really give away pickled eggs in a bar. Because people walk, we're like, hey, you want pickled egg?
Not the easiest thing ever. Wait, did I have did I?
I don't think we ate them all.
What did we
tried?
I'm trying to think now. What did we eat in that bar last summer when we went up to that way up north and camped, and we went to that little bar, and those people were in there when we came back the second time.
Yep.
I thought they were passing around something to eat, and it was something pickled or something, but now I don't remember. I think I ate a second pickled egg.
I don't know. That was a great story.
I know. I just, yeah.
You scolded me on that. I kind of remember that, and I
You remember those people at that place when we were, and they gave us something to eat when we, yeah, that all happened.
Let me think about it.
Anyway, no,
That was a fun trip. That was a good. That was a really neat
drink
the whatchamajiggy, the gin vodka place.
vodka distillery. Yeah, on the middle of nowhere.
So by now they have their whiskey. Wasn't it 2 years and they were gonna have their whiskey?
Yeah, we should. Well, that was just last year we did that though.
That's true.
Yeah,
It was 2 or 3 years out, so
yeah.
it seems longer.
I would love to go back there again. That was fun. That was fun up there.
Yes, I would go back.
Whatever happened to her on Facebook?
Yeah, it does seem like she disappeared. I don't know if she unfriended us.
Yeah, I don't know. Huh.
There's a bartender we met up there that we had gone back to.
Yeah, we went back to the same bar a number of times.
And she was from Madison, came up to help her dad run the bar.
Yeah.
Where were we? Where were we? Don't remember either.
Starts with a B.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Country bar.
Oh, the bar. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the bar.
I'm
just trying to think of the name of the city.
That's what I meant for that area. It's like a 4-hour drive, 3-4 hour drive.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I think it was 4 hours. It's way up northwest.
Yep.
So,
she's fun. We had a good time. She had a different old fashioned. She added something to it. She used a different flavored whiskey.
Something.
It was a little different, and it was fine, but
yeah,
cinnamon. I think she had cinnamon whiskey.
That sounds right.
And it was kind of tasty, but I was like, no, I don't want another one. But ended up having fun. Boom, boom, boom. Facebook friends. We're gonna meet up with her and her husband maybe when she was in Madison because she lived down there. But yeah, you're right. She'd comment a bunch of stuff, and all of a sudden I haven't seen. I haven't like searched to see if we're still friends. I don't remember her name. That might be a problem.
Sorry. She was lovely though.
Yeah, we had a good time. She was very warming. We got a free drink because we helped their dad move something in the kitchen. Remember, we walked in, it was empty, and the dad's like, "I'll give you guys a free drink if you help me move this."
I do. I just want to know how she was warming.
Friendly. She made us feel warm and welcome when we walked in the bar.
What part of you was she warming?
Would you like to know?
You never answered me. What would your death row meal be? We got pickled eggs.
No. I want a homemade pickled egg. I don't want any store-bought rubber shit.
In a muddled old fashioned.
Fuck yeah, I'd have a muddled old fashioned. I think I would want prime rib. Good old prime rib.
I think I would gorge myself on sweets until I puked.
Oh. My meal is just the bag of Swedish fish.
Yeah, I honestly think I would just eat like fucking cheesecakes and candy and donuts and.
Well, I assume there'd be dessert with like chocolate cake,
some Trejo donuts.
Yeah, I suppose you could, right?
Well, actually, they weren't. Remember?
So you give me a chance to say, well, what would your meal be?
Yeah, lots and lots of sweets. Yeah, I don't think I mean, yeah, if I had to choose like actual food, I would have a big old filet mignon and probably some baked potato. You know. Some roasted garlic broccoli.
Garlic. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of bread.
See, I thought the only thing I thought it was like, okay, so we make it sound like you're gonna have this. They probably have, like when you go to the Perkins to get a steak. You don't go to Perkins to get a steak, but if you do, it's the cooks suck.
But I'm guessing if you've been on death row for a long time, that Perkins steaks probably tastes like.
That's true. That's true. It probably is delicious. That's right.
So
do you see it? I don't know how many years ago that one death row guy said, "I want human. I'm a cannibal. I want human."
And they did what? Did they cut up a dead body and give it to him?
They did not. And then of course he sued, and I don't know if it was to prolong his death row to say, well, that's not fair. You're not giving me. You said I could have anything, and I prefer human flesh, and you're not giving it to me. And
is this a movie or
no? This was real. I remember reading about it, and he even because there was even a side story where like, well, this is a side story, but I think a judge finally went in and was like, all right, that's not something you can go to a restaurant and buy. So it's off limits. So
Right.
move on with your death. Goodbye.
Move on with your death.
I'm done with you. You're an idiot. But also, even I remember reading a story where somebody was created in a lab a meat that supposedly tasted like flesh, so you could eat flesh without actually eating flesh.
Well, that'd be good for that Army Hammer dude.
I never read the whole thing. What his creepiness was. I eat my cherry now.
He sent girls like texts about how he wanted to rip their hearts out and eat it, and he would bite their flesh off of them, and like very cannibalistic fantasies.
Interesting.
But then like that kind of started to blow over, and then I think then it came out that he basically just sexually assaulted somebody. So first you got he's a weird motherfucker. I mean, teach their own.
Teach your own.
But I mean, I think even when you say to each their own, I think 99% of the people in the world are going to be like, but that guy who wants to eat human flesh, he's a sick fuck. Teach their own, though.
Well, I'm just wondering, through the years, did he ever get his fantasies fulfilled? Like, was he ever able to, and I don't mean like chew up a whole arm, but like
never
actually nibble some skin off of a lady, and they're like,
would you deep fry her first?
Do it more. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think that when it first came out, the first thing is like all we were seeing was whoever he was texting to.
Yep.
We were only seeing his messages. We weren't seeing what
sure
the other person said back to him. So the other person might have been like, yeah, I like it, baby. Tell me more.
That's true.
That's
true.
So,
and to your point, at that point, he was just a weirdo.
Right.
Yeah, let's just wreck him because he's a weirdo. He's a weird fetish. And it might have been, obviously I can never do this, but I would love to taste your heart, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what
I love you so much that I would eat your heart because I love it.
He did say that.
I want you in my soul.
He did say that he like killed a deer and ripped its heart out and ate it raw. So that he said in the text too. So
he was just trying to survive in the wilderness. He was probably stranded. I don't even like Ernie Harmer.
I mean, to be fair, after the Lone Ranger, I can believe that.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well there you go.
But again, to each their own.
To each their own.
Except the cannibal,
which we someday will be watching. Holocaust, Cannibal Holocaust.
Can't wait. That's going to be a future one. So, okay.
Cannibal Holocaust.
Speaking of that, comment on this. Tell us your controversial movies. We'll watch them motherfuckers do.
Yeah, there you go. They're out there.
I know you won't, but if you got one.
So about the movie, we'll have to watch it. Callie wants to watch it. And
will Callie come on that episode with us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, a kid, it was a series, Face of Death.
Face of Death. Me and Joel used to rent those and watch them all the time.
Yeah, Faces of Death.
Yeah.
I remember that we somehow, and we did it a few times, somehow how we got it past my mom, I don't know. But
well, that's what I always wanted. I don't know how Joel and I went and rented them.
I don't remember either. I don't know how you sneak it. Like if it was like, mom's like, okay, go pick up movies. And then she just went up, yep, rented it. And they didn't question it.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but we would, I remember the first time it was, the whole stories of actual deaths and you're going to puke. And we got
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. There was like 10 of them.
Yeah. There was a lot of them. The one scene I distinctly remember is the guy getting mauled by the outboard motor on a boat.
Yep. No, you said
and getting basically run over, and then all of a sudden the water's just like, and you're like, what the
actual death caught on tape.
Yeah, basically that's what it was. Yeah.
Yep.
Which was not as, I mean, now you can make Faces of Death 4 million because so many, everybody got the cell phone.
That's
cameras.
true. That it was that back then.
But yeah, and then this must have been late 80s and early 90s that these things were coming out, even earlier.
Well, it was when I lived in Milwaukee that we watched it.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was early 80s.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, because Joel and I would have been watching like in the late 80s,
late 70s, early 80s.
Sure.
Yeah, came up in 82. So
that's the thing. You think of people like having at-home cameras, recording cameras at that point was Slim
Yeah.
to none.
I think it came out that later on some of them were staged.
Yeah.
Because I think to your point, they kind of run out.
Right. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
If I remember if I had my kid getting mauled by a bear on video by mistake, I'm dropping the camera and then I'm deleting this shit because I don't want to remember it.
Did you see the video on Facebook of the young lady that ran out and knocked the bear off the ledge? I'm like, fuck.
Way to go.
Yeah, and then I saw
I read it. I didn't see it.
I saw later that she's a teenager.
Oh.
Like I said 17, but I don't even know for sure how. It just said she's a teenager.
Yeah, I just saw a picture of her like on the fence, the bears, and she
just shoves it. She shoves it off the wall.
Right.
So, and then she grabs all the dogs and runs back in. But the one dog, you can see the one dog gets smacked pretty good because the bear's just swiping at it from the top of the fence or the top of the wall. And then one bear just like must have get hit across the face because it goes running back in the house. So,
okay. So he's on the top of the fence and he's able to reach down and still hit the dog.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's only like a 4-foot tall wall.
Okay.
It's not a fence. And basically it's a mama bear and two cubs are walking underneath her belly on the same wall. And the lady must open her like patio door or whatever to let the dogs out, not realizing it. And the dogs just take off running. Well, then mama bear turns into mama bear.
Yep.
And it's just swiping at them. Yeah.
So not only did she push off a bear, you got a bear defending her children.
Yep.
Which is the worst bear ever.
Yeah. The hungry bear at hibernation time is kind of the same thing, but yes.
Thanks for clearing that up for me.
I'm one of those guys.
Thanks for correcting me on that.
You want something mansplained?
I disagree. I think a woman
never mess with a woman scorned.
Well, that's true too. When their children's are and in danger.
Hey, here's another thing I can tell you. Never mess with a dad when you fuck with my kid.
That's true.
You want to give me the fancy never mess? Just don't fuck with my kid. How about that? Because I've almost beat up like 4 or 5-year-olds already.
There's been more?
Oh,
I know you wanted to kick that one kid's ass.
No, I didn't want to kick his ass.
You just want to punch him.
Yeah, but
you wanted to punch him because he was.
But that was a little overdone. He wasn't intentionally being mean to her.
He wasn't, but you still, from what I remember, you wanted to punch him.
Well, I was kind of exaggerating a little for effect.
I know, but it still was funny.
But there's a kid that I literally, at 6 years old, would punch if I was allowed.
If you were allowed.
Because he's just a little cock. He legitimately is a dick.
To exclusively Gracie or
I don't know.
All girls or all kids?
I don't know. Who cares? Is there any other kid but mine? I did not.
No, but I was just didn't know if he was picking on her.
I don't know if he's like a big old bully or what.
But we're out of martinis.
Oh no.
Because that's all the HD Quamo we had. How was it, Sherry? These are pretty cool. These are glass.
You kill somebody with that thing.
Yeah, that's one. I broke one because we had 4 and we only have 3 now. But yeah, look at that. You can't even see, but that's.
Your cherry is delicious.
Look at that. See, there's a theme going on.
They still can't see it.
Theme going on here with.
If I have another kid.
You'll see the picture of the drinks. You'll see the glass olive sticking out of the at the whole. So the poker is glass, clear glass.
If I have another kid,
yeah,
I'm gonna name her Olive or him Oliver. That's how much I love olives now.
I like Oliver. I think it's a cute name. I don't know that I'd ever do it with my kid, but I do like that name. When I see an Oliver, I'm like, oh, I like that. But
Oliver's a good name for a little boy.
I do like Oliver. I think it's a cute name.
It's a fun name.
It's a fun name for a kid.
Yeah. And yeah, as he gets older, Ollie, you got Ollie,
Excuse me, son, I have some more.
Yeah, well, yeah, really. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Oliver's not an American kid. I mean,
no, but I like the name.
Yeah,
wasn't Oliver was it Brady Bunch that brought in Oliver, cousin Oliver at the end?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
With the glasses?
I kind of remember what you're talking about.
They brought in kind of to stay with him.
Did he,
had like shag haircut.
Be riding a limo with us from.
He was with us.
right.
in Minnesota to see
Is
the
that Roger?
growing up.
Cousin.
I'm gonna have to do some thinking.
Uh-oh.
I met him. I met cousin Oliver.
I wish I had the Jeopardy music.
I think I did in freaking New London.
What?
Oh my gosh, what was that?
That's amazing.
I was literally coming home from work and I remember seeing, I think it was cousin Oliver from Brady Bunch. And they were filming a documentary and it was on, I believe it was on like old, not, what do you call it? You know, when you walk, you come with your car, you go up to the window, you order and you eat your food in the car, and the waitress, comes out. You can do both. It comes out to your car, not like a hop.
A car hop, yeah.
Car hop. I just said you're up in a car, but I couldn't think of car hop.
Yeah.
So New London had one for a lot. Obviously my mom remembers it as a kid.
I'll edit out that 5 minutes of you trying to come up with car
I appreciate that and then I believe this is what it was about. It was like a documentary on them still here, because I remember driving home and driving by and I'm like circle around because there's a film crew. And I think they were, because it was still one existing. I remember it was shut down for a lot of years and then like somebody reopened it.
And you thought,
and actually Jerry Hansen worked there.
And you saw a film crew and thought, here's my chance to be important.
My chance. So I went and they were like interviewing somebody for it and blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking over and this guy holding the boom mic, I'm like, he looks familiar. And then they got done, they're wrapping it up and blah, blah, blah. And somebody else was there. Well, the other people were there because that's what cousin Oliver does. He's a boom mic holder. And I'm like, oh, you're cousin Oliver. And he's like, yep. And I met cousin Oliver in New London filming a documentary.
I'm still not sure who cousin Oliver was. I was too young for the Brady Bunch.
Well, to be fair, I was too as an initial run.
I remember Marcia getting hit in the face with a football. Was the Fonz on Brady Bunch?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was the dad. No, let's show you a picture of him as a kid.
Well, that's the only way I'm ever going to remember him. If I see him as an adult, I'm going to have no idea. Oh, yeah, I remember that guy.
That kid with the glasses, cousin
He
Oliver.
did more than just the Brady Bunch, though, didn't he?
He did, but when time went on, stories go, he didn't look like that. He looked.
So you got that from that?
Nope. He looked more like that when I met him. With a yep.
Looks like he's using a lot of drugs right there.
That's funny. I completely forgot about that till something came up.
Until somehow we started talking about the Brady Bunch.
Yep. And
this has been a
and the name Oliver.
Oh yeah. That's how it came up. This has been a mishmash tonight.
He's been on Knight Rider.
I loved Knight Rider. So did my mom.
Did she?
Yeah, my mom loved Knight Rider, probably because of David Hasselhoff.
Well,
he was a stud.
He was. I never.
She was a lonely truck driver's wife.
Pretty sure.
When I was Knight Rider a Friday night show?
It was. That's why I never saw it, because I was out getting laid and you were sitting home watching Knight Rider.
I was 8. I was 8.
Fucking details. Who gives a shit?
What shows did I miss?
Now,
because I was.
I might have that completely wrong, and it was
none of them.
It was like somebody. No, I'm pretty sure it was cousin Oliver. It was pretty funny.
There's no way it was cousin Oliver. Was it the kid from Addams Family?
Nope. It was Oliver. I know it was.
I got Gracie watching.
I don't have to mention yet.
I got Gracie watching the original Addams Families.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're an Addams Family guy or a Munster guy? Munsters.
Addams Family.
Are ya? Yeah. I was a Munster.
Are you doing that thing? Because
Yep.
Good job.
Because the Munsters kicked the Addams Family's ass. You understand?
Which came first? What was first?
The Munsters.
Was it? Okay.
So the Addams Family was the whatever station's answer to.
Yeah. It's weird though when you go back and think of those shows, and I remember the shows as a kid, and you just, I mean, same thing with like Gilligan's Island. You felt like they were on forever, and like Addams Family was on for like 2 years, 3 years.
Oh, that all?
Something like that. Yeah.
Sure.
You know, Gilligan's Island was on for 3 years. You're like,
but what kills me is like we would wait for Friends once a week.
Yeah.
They would do for the Munsters.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
They would do for Flintstones.
The Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones.
The Addams Family. Yeah. That kills me because we would watch every day. We'd watch Gilligan's Island or best episode of Flintstones was when Anne Margaret was on.
She was a cartoon?
She was.
As Anne Margaret?
She did the voice, I'm pretty sure.
No, that's what I mean. What character was she voicing?
Herself.
Oh.
She was like, but they gave it that was like Anne Mark Rock.
Oh, that makes sense.
They always did something like that.
Yeah.
Love Anne Margaret.
Even in a cartoon form.
Yes. I won't tell you what I did when I watched.
You masturbated.
I did. I'm not going to tell you what I did.
That's what I told them what you did.
That's right. Thank you. No, she's one of my biggest crushes ever. Love Anne Margaret. I think she's beautiful.
Who is it? Okay. So you had a crush on Anne Margaret since you were a wee lad?
A wee lad.
A wee lad.
Pretty sure first time I saw her was when she was in Viva Las Vegas with Elvis and said.
So she was in her 20s.
Yep.
And you were in your 8s?
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay. Wow,
I actually had a poster on my wall.
You were very advanced. I mean,
in grade school of Anne Margaret.
When I was 8, 9, 10, that was that range. I had a crush on Alyssa Milano, who was also 8, 9, or 10 or something. I think Alyssa Milano and I are pretty much the same age.
So could be.
So not only probably my first Hollywood crush, my longest crush of all time, because I still have a crush on Alyssa Milano to this day.
I don't know who my first crush was. That's a great point. I might have to say it was Farrah Fawcett.
So you liked old ladies right from the get-go. No wonder you're fucking 80-year-olds now.
I'm just saying she made things move when I was a little boy. No.
But somebody be mad at me.
Oh, no. That's the poster I had on my wall.
Yeah, baby.
Redhead Anne Margaret.
Pretty sure I'm gay because all the posters I had on my wall were guys who looked like girls.
You're gay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. You're really fucking gay.
I mean, I had a whole room devoted to Motley Crue. So
super fucking gay.
That's
You know I know you're gay. Because they have a room dedicated to Motley Crue.
Because I'm giving you a handy right now.
Well,
them are nice.
I'm not saying that it is.
I don't think I should leave this up like this. I could.
That's true. You probably should
impale myself and die, and then there'd only be cocktails with what's your name again? Dimples.
It's another movie we should watch.
Is it porn?
It's awesome porn.
It's us in porn?
Awesome porn. Awesome porn.
We're keeping those tapes private.
Look at that. Come on. With
Are
Elvis.
Are we just this is what we're gonna do for the rest? We're just gonna look at pictures on our phone?
Anne Margaret. No, I'm done. I know that I had 2 posters of her, so I was trying to find the second one. But yeah.
What are we gonna do about drinks?
Oh, we need to get another one.
Okay.
We're gonna mix one, or we're gonna mix one, right?
We're gonna
That's
have
early.
to. Yeah.
Tommy. We need to watch Tommy sometime.
Tommy Boy?
Nope. The Rock Opera. Tommy with Anne Margaret.
Why don't we watch Tommy Boy first? What's a better movie, Tommy or Tommy Boy?
Come on. I mean, you better know the right answer to that.
I do.
I mean, they're the right answer, and then there's a dumb answer coming from stupid people.
Bees! That's my answer. It's the right